Welcome to the new world. Bankrupt car firms, Tesla shareholders, and Bitcoin to the moon bets are falling out of fashion as the retail army plunges into the digital art world like never before. Thanks to collectibles like pudgy penguins and the Bored Ape Yacht Club going viral on social media, sales of non-fungible tokens on the largest marketplace, OpenSea AI, have jumped to $3 billion in the month of August. Yes, $3 billion. There's more than 10 times increase in activity in the prior month in regarding to trading to NFTs. And the exchange is now routinely the #1 user of computing power on the Ethereum network. Day traders are going all in on computer-generated avatars, leaving rival speculative trades like mainstream cryptocurrencies and meme stocks like AMC and GameStop in the complete dust. Even as Bitcoin rebounded to $50,000, telltale signs of euphoria from the leverage to collateral are far below the May peak. Meanwhile, Wall Street data suggests that the hype around Robinhood crowds for trading the US equities and options and trading is easing down. So what does this really mean, and where is all this money really going? NFTs are the latest explosion of the speculative trading community this year. NFTs turbocharged into full speed and ready to go to the moon. This niche has insidiously grew in popularity in the past few months by stimulus checks, monetary easing, social media, and the sheer boredom of the pandemic life. The average price of this JPEG picture, also known as the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT, yes, literally a token of a monkey-themed avatar, has skyrocketed from 8.78 ETH to 41.4 ETH, or about $156,000 at the recording of this video. While pudgy penguins, yes, a picture of a penguin, has soared more than 100 times to 2.6 ETH at the recording of this video. Yes, these are all JPEGs, guys, and believe it or not, people are actually paying these ridiculous prices for them. So, since pictures of a monkey cost about $156,000, what is this inflation in price, and what does this all really mean? The more I looked into it, I really figured out a lot more when it came down to the NFT trading community. I figured out that the more that the inflation in price happens, the more it costs to actually purchase that item. So let's just say, for example, the price of NFT goes from $10,000 to $100,000. There's going to be more of a transaction fee to actually purchase that specific art piece. So yeah, they're making money off the back end for sure. This is actually pushing up the price to trade NFTs on the Ethereum network. This is called a gas fee, and it's been at the highest since May. Gas fees are payments made by users to compensate for the computing energy required to process and actually validate transactions on the Ethereum blockchain, because people need to report and confirm that these transactions are actually being processed. So in other words, a higher gas limit means that you need to do more work to actually execute a transaction using ETH or a smart contract. So just think of it as a digital cut that Ethereum is getting for making your transaction actually be a thing on a platform that barely existed a couple years ago. They're pretty smart if you ask me. And if you put this all together and see that the actual power of Ethereum is much more than just a single token, you can actually comprehend and conceptualize that it could obviously go to $10,000 in price. I'm not shilling the coin, but it's totally possible, especially if a mainstream platform like NFTs are going to be using the Ethereum network to actually process their transactions. So along the way, digital token transactions are actually getting more expensive on the blockchain that birthed decentral finance. Decentral finance? What is that, right? It's actually commonly referred as DeFi, and I'm just gonna break it down for you guys because it's gonna be way more simpler to understand like this. It's the basic form of finance that doesn't rely on any financial institutions, brokerages, exchange, or any even banks to offer traditional financial assistance. So if your money gets scammed or robbed, you're on your own. So instead of using these traditional financial institutions to actually help you if you get scammed or robbed, What they instead utilize are smart contracts on the blockchain. This stuff is very interesting, and if you guys want me to jump into the world of smart contracts, let me know guys by giving this video a like. It's insane revolutionary technology, and it'll be really helpful for you guys if you knew what it was. Now back to NFTs. As the NFT activity commands attention of the trading community, gas fees have risen to record daily levels that priced out many retail traders. So while the NFT community, the people that could afford the gas fees of course, enjoy the moment in the sun, Reddit-fueled trades that defined the meme market mania earlier this year are being positively eager to buy a rock for 1.3 million. A pixelated JPEG rock for 1.3 million. So what does this mean for the stock market? Since everyone is putting their money into NFTs, where is all the money going in that was traditionally going to the stocks? In America, the stock market and small options trades, typically favored by Robinhood types, recently dropped to almost 18% of total volume, the lowest since April 2020. Retail purchases of cash equities also cooled down in the last 3 months since August. People just find it more cool to buy a rock for $10,000 and flip it for $100,000 instead of buying the S&P 500 and waiting 10 years to get 100% returns. It's just not favorable for them. Of course, the majority of them have slowed down, but it doesn't mean that day traders have lost any of their energy. A new slate of meme stocks have risen through the markets, such as Skills, VINCO Ventures, and a bunch of other ones that have been rallying back on social media this week. Wall Street analysts have predicted that retail trading might pick up in the last final months of 2021. Yet look at Bitcoin, once considered a fringe asset, is rallying up through June and July and August. Even though the immense rally, it's still failing to excite traders in the same way as the boom earlier this year. It's usually no surprise when financial bubbles burst, like those momentary and fragile liquid ones we're also used to. Financial bubbles can swell up pretty quickly, sometimes to huge proportions, but what goes up inevitably actually does come down. Seemingly after even having solid foundations and apparently unfaltering confidence of buyers willing to invest millions of dollars, the stock market still seems to correct itself every couple of months. So with this in mind, the booming worlds of non-fungible tokens can be observed as a bubble very near fit to burst. And when it does, it may make some rich people very, very sad. And it may alter the careers of the many online artists and NFT miners. Owners of $700 million in JPEGs might not look so clever then. But instead of getting into the potential faults of NFT owners or selling and producing, let us think about the cryptocurrency landscape. NFTs are the most dynamic and potentially flexible form of cryptocurrency, where Bitcoin and Ethereum have been plagued by instability and doubt. NFTs offer a form of cryptocurrency tied to a more tangible notion of value, artwork. NFTs are like digital certificates of authenticity, so to own one in a sense, you have possession of a digital piece of artwork. Let's face it guys, everything's moving into the digital era, so having a digital version of the Mona Lisa and you own that is way valuable than just putting it on your wall and telling your friends every time they come over that you own the Mona Lisa. Their non-fungible nature perhaps allows the NFT to wear its heart more on its sleeve compared to cryptocurrencies, which are more typically shrouded in mysterious and winding reels of blockchain, or whose value is predicated upon when Elon Musk makes a tweet. So while there is most definitely a chance of an NFT bubble, NFTs compared to cryptocurrencies are much more dynamic and more straightforward in the world of cryptocurrencies. Let's just say an amazing art piece comes out as an NFT and you want to purchase that, you can buy it because you actually like the art piece instead of actually buying it in the chance to flip it for more profit. This is the beauty of NFTs, and if you were to ask me personally if I believe in NFTs, I see it going in many directions going in the future, such as music, such as influencers, such as entrepreneurs. There's a lot of different opportunities and growth factors that you can take into consideration for NFTs, and I think it's a really awesome platform for the place to grow. Thanks so much for watching guys. I hope that you liked the breakdown of the NFT space and what I personally think of NFTs. If you guys want to drop a comment below if you guys think that we're living in a bubble or not, or if the bubble has already popped a few months later and you're just watching this video now, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this video and what you guys want me to make a topic on next time. It means a lot that you guys watched to the end, so please go ahead and support me by subscribing. It would mean the world to me because I'm not really making a lot of money off these videos, but putting a lot of time and energy into research. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.